welcome. Hello. How are you? Hope you're having a beautiful night wherever you are. Hmm. Hope you've been sleeping well. What makes me mention that? I never started off talking about sleeping well. Soon. It may come up, may not. Okay. I'll take all three. We have Stuck in the Mud coming out. I feel like this is a past, present, and future. All three of these that came out. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. Okay, so it's a pause for a reason. And then coming to life, sorry, it's worth lingering on. It's beautiful. Okay. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones. Or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. And what I'm getting with this is you may have felt like you were stuck in the mud when you had to have a pause in your life so that you can realize some things about your outer world or your inner world or both. And these were like moments that you capitalized on where you did get a lot of benefit out of learning more about yourself, about what you want out of life. Okay, so you're better prepared now. And then we have Moonlight, number 51. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Okay, success is yours if you follow the signs. So you've learned so much about your life, what you want out of life, yourself, how you navigate the world, messages within you, without you, discerning those messages. You know how to use your intuition now. You know how to trust your own messages, your own voice. And you don't have to explain what you know. You just know. It's kind of like High Priestess. This makes me feel like you just know things. Things just make sense to you without any facts to base them on. Okay. Looking around for my other deck of tarot. I wanted to use a different one, but I'm already shuffling this as I found it. But I'll just stay with what I have. Maybe meant to use this one. All right. Stuck in the mud. What do we have on Stuck in the Mud? That delay or that pause. Okay. Odd combination to come out for stuck in the mud. What about coming to life? And what about the moonlight? Oh, yes. Okay. The other two make sense, but this first card, stuck in the mud, the pause, we have the King of Wands and the Page of Cups. There could be two of you, you and your child could have been both in a delay or a pause. It could have been affecting you and your child. Or this could mean you're usually a person of action. King of Wands is very action oriented, and you were forced to take a pause and let the child take over in you, let your inner child, or reflect on your inner child. It's all about your child, your inner child during that pause. So maybe that was a lot of the assessment that you were doing, or time that you were reflecting was on your past, on your childhood, or your inner child needs. Like, what do I really want on a primal level out of life? And next we have coming to life is confirmed by the Empress. Yeah. I'll say you come to life as the Empress. You pretty much have abundant energy now that you're going through what you're going through, that pause, that delay, that reflection, assessing things around you, knowing what you want and don't want out of life. You are now ready, is the Empress, ready to receive what you want out of life. And with the moonlight, using your intuition, following the signs to get, your successes, even if evidence doesn't show, you just know, like that High Priestess, I get 7 of Cups. And what I get from this is seeing through illusions. Now that you're equipped, you've learned yourself, you've learned what you don't want to take from outside external situations. You know how to choose through all of the smoke and the gray areas and the confusion. You know which cup is right for you and which one is not. You can't be befuddled. You can't be confused. You can't be maybe in the past you didn't really know what was right for you, and now you do know because you follow your intuition. Beautiful. So this was definitely a spiritual journey. This is definitely about soul growth. And let's get more on that. Creative. You may be feeling with that Empress embodiment that you have right now that you are very creative. The Empress is very highly creative and magnetic. Okay. And it's a child on this picture. So this was that Page of Cups in you, that part of you learning about your inner child, reflecting on what you wanted as a kid. Maybe that is connected to your creative spark. Another child card, newborn. What I'm getting from this is like the fool's journey at the beginning, starting over. Not that everything that you've done doesn't count, but it's just that now you get a new lease on life. You have a fresh outlook. It's like a new day. Who doesn't want a new day, to do things better, differently, for different experiences. You experiencing the world in a different way. No more? Okay. Spirituality. Yeah, this is about your spirituality, your spiritual life. You've grown. And I see her eyes are lit up like with a glow. You see things differently. You're more lit. You see the world through more vibrant, illuminated eyes. Beautiful. And it does mention choosing a spiritual path. I think that was like that Seven of Cups, you choosing. Maybe you've chosen a spiritual path out of those cups. Okay, so what should you know about your future as we close this one out? What do you need to know? Anything at all. What's this collector needs to know about the future? Thank you. Partnership. Now you are ready for a very healthy, open, honest relationship with someone who is also prepared for a healthy, open, honest relationship. That's what I'm getting from this partnership. Not just because we have love birds on this image, but also because I just feel that for you. You've been prepared to have a creative freedom about yourself. You know, that might point into your spiritual work, into your life in some way. But not only do you have that, you know, for your creativity, you also have it for your love life, preparing you to be a better partner. And with that, that's good news. And I'll see you in the next one.